after a practical class and you're meant to plot a graph of log t, this is log t, on the vertical axis, and log L on the horizontal axis, this is log L. Looking at log t, we have 2 positive values and 3 negative values. While on log L, we have all the values in negative form. So we draw our axis from this end to accommodate the negative values. So we label the axis. Here is log t. Then we now go over to log L. Log L should be this side. So I will draw my axis from here in order to accommodate the positive log t and the negative log t. And I will place my arrow here and write log L. The next is to choose a scale. Remember, here is origin, which is equal to 0. So let here be 0.02, 0.04, 0.06, 0.08, and 0.10. Then here will be minus 0.02, minus 0.04, minus 0.06, minus 0.08, minus 0.10, and minus 0.12. Then we now go over to this axis. The highest number here is 0.40 and the lowest number is 0.10. So we can choose scale. Let's here be 0.10 and here 0.20. Remember, it is minus. And here is 0.30. Add minus, and minus 0.40. This is a suitable scale because the points will be widely spread. So let's start with the first, which is 0.05 against minus 0.10. We look for 0.05 here. 0.04 is here, while here is 0.06. So 0.05 will be at the midpoint between 0.06 and 0.04. So I will count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here is 0.05, while here is minus 0.10. So I'll mark my asterisk here. Then the next is 0.02 against minus 0.15. Here is 0.02, minus 0.10, and here is minus 0.20. Therefore, minus 0.15 will be at its midpoint, which is here. So I'll mark my asterisk here. The next is minus 0.01 against 0.22. Here is 0, here is minus 0.2. So minus 0.01 will be at its midpoint. We count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here is minus 0.01. I will now look for minus 0.22. Here is equal to 0.01, which means that one box is equivalent to 0.005. How do we get this? We divide 0.1 by 20 because in between this point we have 20 small boxes. So what am I going to do? I will divide 0.22 by 0.005, and that is 44. It means that 0.22 will be at the 44th box. So I will count 10, 20, 30, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. So here is 0.22. So if I join these 2 points, I will mark my asterisk here. The next x minus 0.06. Here is minus 0.06 against minus 0.30. We'll mark my asterisk here. The next x 0.11 against 0.40. Here is minus 0.40. So we'll look for 0.11. Here is 0.10. Here is 0.12. So I will look for 0.11, which is in between this point at the midpoint. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here is 0.11. So I will place my asterisk here. So I've succeeded in plotting the 5 points. Then it says we should find slope. To find slope, we draw a line of best fit. A line of best fit is simply a straight line that passes through at least 2 or 3 points. And that is my line of best fit. We're asked to determine slope. We draw a big right angle triangle that covers 1/3 of the graph sheet. Then I will write here change in log L and change in log T. Slope will be equal to change in log T over change in log L. And we're going to take the readings. So the value for the slope is equal to 1.838. Good. We're asked to find the intercept on the vertical axis. Intercept is simply where the line of best fit crosses the vertical axis, and the intercept is at this point. So here is 0.10, the next line is 0.12, and the next line is 0.14. Therefore, intercept C is equal to 0.14. Good. Bye.